What up, guys? It's your boy Big Takeover checking in again. We back with another one, man. Today, we doing things a little different today, guys. Today, we're starting a giveaway. You guys have been showing so much love and support to your boy using the discount code for Define Nutrition that Define Nutrition and myself came up with an idea to get back to you guys. We're doing a takeover stack giveaway. These are all the products that I hand select that I like to take myself when I'm not in competition prep. I take the pre-workout when I'm in competition prep, but I don't take the post-workout when I'm in competition prep. But I'm telling you guys, you don't want to miss out on this stack. This stack is fire. So we got the Define Pre, the Sour Cherry Candy. I want to make sure I'm saying the right names because you know how we do. We just call it Sour Candy. We got the Sour Cherry Candy Pre. We got the Sour Candy Pump. Man, these pumps be nasty. I know y'all be seeing the pumps in the gym, man. We got the creatine monohydrate. I take that year round. We got the Define Glucose, which is the post-workout. You mix that with the Define Isolate. And when I tell you this, bro, when I tell you this protein tastes good, hey, man. But the way that you can enter the giveaway is you have to follow Define Nutrition on Instagram. You have to follow Big Take on Instagram @_the_takeover. Then you have to spam the comment section on my YouTube channel, man. Drop hundreds. Whoever drop as many hundreds as possible, that increases your chance to win. Spam the comments, man. You know what I mean? Today is Sunday. We're going to run this giveaway for 1 week. So next Sunday, we will select the winner. The winner will get a takeover stack sent from yours truly, Define Nutrition, man. Hey, y'all see, I love the, man, listen. My favorite flavors, bro. My favorite flavors, I'm telling you. Yeah, I don't want to miss out on this, man. Let's get it. What keeps me motivated? What keeps me motivated is my drive. You know what I mean? I don't do nothing. If I'm going to take the extra time out of my day to do something, I'm going to give it my all. I want to be the best at it. I know bodybuilding is frowned upon and say you the best, you will be the best. I don't care. If I'm doing it, I'm going to give it my all because I want to be the best. I don't I don't cheat on my diet. I don't care what it is. I'm not eating no extra gram of peanut butter. I ain't taking no sip of no diet. I don't even drink soda. You know, you see dudes drinking diet soda. To me, that's weak. I'm a lock in. That's what a real dog is. A real dog can flip that switch, go cold turkey, and get in his bag to get the results that he want to get. You can't say you really want something if you're not willing to flip that switch, no matter how hard it is. Flip the switch and get in your bag. Put in the work that everybody else can't do or having a hard time doing so you can get to where you're trying to go. What up, though, YouTube? It's your boy Big Takeover checking in again. We back with another video, man. Y'all see where we at today, man. We over here at Coalition in that all black, you heard, on this good Friday afternoon. Just got off the clock. Well, I've been off the clock for a while. It's 5:38. I got off the clock at 3. But you know, I have fatherly duties and things like that, had to eat. But now we here, baby. We finna put this chest in, man. Y'all see the boy got a pump already. I ain't even touched the weight yet, man. Got a pump already. Shout out to that Define Nutrition pump and that Define Nutrition pre-workout with the creatine, you heard? Yeah, Sirski. Plus the nutrition, you know the nutrition gotta be on point as well. But speaking of, y'all be sure to stay tuned in, man, because within the next couple of days, we finna start that giveaway for the takeover stack from the Define Nutrition products. Pre-workout, pump product, creatine, protein isolate, and the glucose. You don't want to miss out on this, man. That's a free stack. That's the pre-workout and the post-workout. You don't want to miss out, man. But today, we finna bang some chest. Y'all see, I'm already set up. We're gonna take the dumbbells for a spin today. I've been over at the doghouse banging a lot of barbell bench press, so we're gonna switch it up today. Get some dumbbell action in, some different machines, you know, take advantage of different machines to target different angles of the muscle. But y'all be sure to drop them hundreds in the comment section, man. And while you're in the comment section, look for that hype button. Hype the video up for your boy, man. Share the video, like the video. Let's get it, man, let's go. All right, guys. So I did a little quick mobility, just shoulder mobility, get the shoulders nice and warm. That angle may be cool. I'm gonna see after this first set. We might have to adjust the camera a bit, but we gonna make it work, man. The work is gonna be shown, you all right? So we finna get started, bro. First set, we got them 100-pound dumbbells. Today, I wanna take the 200s for a spin today, guys. And typically, I do a lot of reps before I get to the 200s. I want to take them 200s for a spin for 10 today, guys. So instead of touching the 180s today, I'm gonna skip over the 180s and go straight to the 200s. If I'm feeling permitted to do so. But in the meantime, between time, we're gonna take our time. We're gonna focus on one set, one rep at a time. Like I always say, guys, you want to make every rep count. This is now we locked into the bodybuilding mission, so we want to build and sculpt the physique. So we want to, although we still want to bang heavy weight, but while you work up to your heavy weight, make sure you're making sweet love to the lighter weights. We gonna make all the weight feel light today, you know what I mean? But y'all get what I'm saying. Let's get it. First set. Oh yeah. Hey. Light stretch. Boom. Yeah. Man, I had some jokers comment, oh, you should have did less reps and stood up and racked the weights after your set. Listen, if you're able to rack the weights after your set, you're not training hard enough, Jack. Why would I stop with 2 reps left in the tank so I can stand up and put the weights back on the rack? When I can ball out on my set, give it everything I got. Utilize the floor in a rubber match. You know, drop the weights correctly and then get up and put them up when I catch my breath. You know what makes sense? To stop 2 to 3 reps shy, just so you can put the weight up right after your set. You're not training hard enough, Jack. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go up to 130s next. All right, guys, so instead of the 130s, we go on 140s. And as you can see, guys, the pump, the light kind of washing me out right here. But y'all see the pump, man. I don't like filming with this tripod either. I need to get me a tripod that moves. Let's get it. Ah. Yep. 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 All right, guys. You can take the 200s for a spin. You can show them the top so they know they real. We're gonna show y'all every time. Here we go. Ooh. That was light, like they were running comments here. All right, guys, so you see we took the 200s for a spin, started with the 180s, went to 140s, went straight to 200s. Got a nice pump, you know. I did get 10. I'm not gonna even call it 9, I got 8. I wasn't able to lock the 9th one out. But it was a set to failure, that's all that matters. As long as you're getting a deep stretch, controlling the negative, and giving it all you got. You know, of course you don't want to do sets of like 1 or 2 or 3 typically when you're, you know, cutting or prepping for a bodybuilding competition. Now, if we were in the surplus and we just banging weight, having fun, then that's when I go for things like that. But like I mentioned in previous videos, I was able to hit the 200s in the surplus. So I want to continue to touch them so I can continue to bang that same weight as I get lighter. You know, the lighter I get, if I'm still able to maintain hitting the 200-pound dumbbells for a set of 8 to 10, by the time I get back in the surplus, that's going to be lightweight for me, nothing but a peanut, you know what I mean? So, like I always tell folks, continue to bang the heavyweight as much as you can. Don't just let off the gas and start lifting lightweight, high reps just because you're cutting or in a prep. You know, back in the day, they used to say lightweight to cut, heavyweight to bulk. Nah, bro. How you build your physique is how you maintain your physique. If you build your physique from banging heavyweight, you're gonna maintain your physique for banging heavyweight. You know, well, at that point, it shouldn't be heavy to you anymore, you know, because the goal is to make heavyweight light. So, you know, but now we finna get on, I'm gonna do the Smith machine. So Smith machine, incline press. So y'all stay tuned, let me put these 200s back. All right, guys, so as you can see, we just took the 200-pound dumbbells for a spin. Got a set of 8. Some will call it 9. I'm gonna call it 8. I wasn't able to lock out that 9th rep. But I know a lot of bodybuilders gonna say, you're cutting, you're in a deficit, you shouldn't lift heavy, you should lighten the load and focus more on the stretch and the contraction and the negative, which is, I agree 100%. But see, the thing is, like I always tell people, when you're in the surplus, you wanna make heavyweight light, right? So if you made heavyweight light while you were in the surplus, that same weight that you made light should still be light in a deficit. You know what I mean? If you're able, this is my logic. If I'm able to still bang the 200s for a set of 8 to 10, which I was doing in a surplus, that's where the bread and butter is. If I'm getting deeper and deeper in the deficit and I'm still banging the same weight that I was banging in the surplus, by the time I start back incorporating food to get in the surplus, that weight is going to really be light. You know what I mean? So therefore, we build strength because I'm still able to maintain banging a heavy weight at a lighter body weight. That's more impressive. You know, anybody can be 250, 260 banging a 200-pound dumbbells. But when you're getting closer and closer to 200 pounds, that's when it gets impressive, pound for pound, you know what I mean? I know a lot of guys don't like to talk pound for pound when it comes to banging weight nowadays, but I'm a pound for pound kind of guy. If you're 250 and I'm 230 and I'm banging the same weight you're banging, I'm stronger than you. Now again, I know bodybuilders don't get caught up in the weights. That's why I always tell people, I'm not a bodybuilder, I'm not a power lifter. I'm a lifter with power, you heard? We do what we want to do. They say, when I was growing up, they used to say, men do what they want, boys do what they can. You heard? It's a big dog game, man, so y'all, let's get it. All right, guys. So y'all can see, man, this is why I don't like wearing the pretty gym clothes, bro, because my quads are big. Let's see if my quads are hugging the pants. And now they flooded. Look at the flood. But they so big in the waist, and I got the string as tight as it can get, bro. But in order for me to fit the pants and the legs, I had to get a bigger waist. But now, they flooded. It's all good though, man. It is what it is. They say when you got your yokes, man, it don't matter. You make the clothes, you don't let the clothes make you, you heard? I cut these mugs in half and make them like some shorts. But we already warmed up, guys, so we're gonna start with 2 plates on the incline chest press. Let's get it. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Man, let me get the camera angle right, man. I keep knocking myself out the frame, man. Ooh. Big takeover, you heard? Big takeover, you heard? Huh? Look at that chest pump, man. So when you hit that side chest, you don't want to be all slouch, cuz. You want to, boom. Look at that. You be seeing dudes pose all small, pose big, boom. Boom. Pose big, man. Don't pose like a little pup. Get up there and pose like you mean business. You heard? Let's play that one time, man. Set 2. We gonna be in and out. I gotta go to my little cousin game, man. It start at 7. I'm gonna be late, but I'm gonna go. You know, he got a football game tonight. We gonna pull up. We gonna pop out at the pod. That's why I had to put on my pretty gym clothes, man. You know, we going to the game. Gotta look a little presentable, you know, with my skeet pants on. Get that good old chest pump. Show them yokes. No flex, zone. No flex, zone. They know better. They know better. I guess that's what he said. Let's get it. Ah! Oh yeah, no flex, zone. No flex, zone. We're gonna do 4 sets of them. I'm gonna take that 315 for a spin again. Then we're gonna go down to 225. No flex, zone. Yep. Huh. Ooh, that was a good one, guys. Y'all see the pump, man. Y'all see the pump. So we ain't gotta do one more set since we did a drop set. So I'm gonna move on to the next chest exercise. I got 2 more chest exercises. We're gonna do a water press. Then we're gonna do a pec deck. We probably throw in a set of triceps. So y'all drop them hundreds, man. If y'all still here, y'all see me putting in the dog work, raw and uncut, no fancy edits, no cuts. We showing the real work, man. Also, if you guys want more in-depth of my day-to-day life, follow me on YouTube, on Instagram, _the takeover. Or you can go to the description. My Instagram link is right there. You click on the link, it'll take you right to my page. On there, I show when I'm getting up early in the morning, doing my cardio. Yeah, I show a lot more, you know, throughout the day on there. So you guys definitely, if you're interested in the journey, go follow your boy on the ground. But let me clean up my mess over here, and I'll see y'all at the next machine. All right, guys. We on the 3rd exercise for the day. I tried to move the mic because I know I'd be louder than that mic. We on the 3rd exercise. Let this seat up a bit. Let it up just a tad bit more. All right. So now we on those wide press. So for the guys that like to bench press more so like this to try to target, you know, this part of the pec, that's when machines like this come in handy, because the machine is fixed for you to be that way. You still wanna, as you're pressing, you still don't wanna be flared out like this though, guys. You still wanna kinda tuck them elbows in. Lats should still be tight and engaged. You're still gonna get a chest pump. You don't have to you don't have to try to reinvent the wheel. If you bench press or chest press the correct way, your chest is still gonna get a good pump. You don't have to flare your elbows out to try to put more stress and tension on the pecs. Do it the correct way and you're gonna put as much stress on the pecs as needed. If you have to go heavier, go heavier. If you have to slow down your reps, slow down your reps. If you have to get a deeper stretch, get a deeper stretch. But put the stress on the muscle and not the shoulders and the rotator cuff. It's a tight fit right here, shoot. Oh yeah, here we go. Yep. So that's not as wide. It's a little wider than I traditionally bench press, but I'm not super wide out like that, you know. I could make it a little wider, but this is perfect for me. Like I said, I don't like to be all the way out here. Just wider than I traditionally bench press. It's a different work for me since I'm using a machine. But what do we got on here? We got 5 plates. Let's go 7, man. Let me go find some plates. Power through, man. So as you can see, I worked up the 8 plates. Got a set, hard set of 6. Then we broke down to 6 plates and got a nice set of 10. So now I'm gonna strip it to 4 plates and we're gonna get a set of 10 or 12. Then we're gonna move on. Somebody actually on the pec deck right now. He be taking all day, walking around the gym and you know, y'all know how I go, how dudes be playing around between the set, doing everything but lifting. So instead of doing the pec deck, we're gonna do cable flies if he ain't done. So I'm gonna strip it down to 4. Whew. I'm gonna keep it rolling. Strip it down to 4, and we gonna bang out. Yep. You know, like I always tell people, bro, this is what separates the big dogs from the pup. Like dudes will always be quick to ask you what you taking, but when you see them train, they put in a bare minimum work. Dudes never ask you what you eat and how many calories you eat. That should be the first thing that someone asks. How many calories you eat? How many meals a day you eat? You do any cardio? How many days a week do you train? You know, those are the questions that I would think that someone would ask, opposed to what do you take? Because the thing is, like I always tell people, bro, it don't matter what you take. If you under-eating, if you don't know how to properly eat, if you don't know how to properly train, or you're not training with intensity, you're going to be in the same boat. You'll see some results, but you're not going to reap max benefit of whatever it is that you choose to take. if you're not first eating and you're not training with intensity. Because what people fail to understand is you still have to work. You know, you can't, one thing about it, you can't inject hard work, you can't inject discipline, you can't inject the dog mentality, self-control. These are things that people will lack, the average human lack, you know, to be able to, what I mean by self-control, to be able to tell yourself, no, I can't eat that. That's not gonna get me closer to my goals. Or to be able to tell yourself, man, I'm tired today, but I know I gotta go put in this work. Oh man, I don't feel like doing this cardio, but I know I gotta do it. Coach told me I gotta do it. That's self-control, that's discipline. You know what I mean? We don't move off motivation. We move off discipline. You know, we let the discipline be the motivation. You know, if you're a dog, you gotta do what dogs do. You know what I mean? You have to see too many people saying that they're a big dog or they're a dog. And like I always say, dudes' form be jacked up, dudes be skipping meals, dudes be cheating on their diet, skipping cardio, like that train with no intensity. That's not dog mentality, bro. Let me get a little closer for this last set. Get a good angle for you guys. Let's get this work. Last set, man. Good little deep stretch. Look at this stretch. Ooh, it'd be hard to get up out of these machines, boy. So that was a set of 15. So now we finna move on. Yeah, buddy's still over, I think. Still over there playing, trying to look cute. Let's get these cable flies, man. All right, guys. So we on to the cable flies. And I was just talking to Zach. Zach told me to superset pull-ups with my cable flies. So I'm gonna superset the pull-ups with the cable flies. 3 sets of 10 of each. We're gonna start with 77 pounds on the cable flies. And I'm gonna do them bent over. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do them bent over. I get a much better contraction when I'm bent over like this. Yep. Get them pull-ups in. Action. Oh, we got 2 more of those, guys. All right, guys. I didn't like that last set of pull-ups. I ain't like the angle, so I'm gonna run it back, man. So we're gonna do 4 sets. Why not? 4 sets of pull-ups, 3 sets of pec flies. Let's get it. Final set. Then we got 10 minutes on the stairs. And we out. Don't skip that cardio. Get a closer view. Get a closer view, man. Y'all see Big Tank. We show the work, man. We ain't gotta be peeling off every video every day in the gym. We showing that work, Jack. Ush, ush. Woo. Get these last set of pull-ups. Make sure that angle right, guys. That's all. Make sure that angle right. Whew. Let's get it. Ush. All right, guys. So that's it for today's workout. Yeah, I see the pump. Chest, quick chest. Instead of doing triceps, we finished off on pull-ups. Now I got 10 minutes on the start stepper, and we got this count. I put in that work in an hour and 11 minutes. Let me stop it. Good pump, good work. It says, oh shoot. I don't know how many calories this thing we burn, who cares? But don't forget to hit that thumbs up for your boy. Click that hype sticker for your boy. Drop 100 in the comment section. Training program, supplement needs, all the good stuff down in the description. Share the video. Catch y'all on the next one, man. Holla back at your boy.